Alright, what's up y'all? It's your boy JT. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my first YouTube channel. This is not going to be my last video. So this is my first video and it goes over my porcelain veneers. So this was just going to be a quick rundown on, basically questions that you guys asked me. I would love for you guys to send me more questions because, of course, the more questions that you give me, the more content that I'm able to create. So if you haven't already, click and subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Alright, so we're going to basically jumpstart the questions that you guys gave me. And I'm going to try to make it very sweet, very straight to the point with this first video, just to give you guys a little bit of, a little bit about me. So I'm going to make this video short and sweet. I've watched a ton of videos on this procedure, on this process, so I'm pretty sure you guys have gone down the rabbit hole just as well as I have. And I want to make it just like my favorite video was, very short, very sweet, straight to the point, give me the information that I need, and I'm going to be very interactive with you guys. So if you guys drop a question, I'll definitely make sure that I answer those questions for you. Why did you do it? So a little bit about me. I've always hated my teeth. Since I was little, I had braces. I chipped my tooth at a very young age on a Dorito chip. Ironically, somehow the Dorito chip got between my teeth and chipped it off. Super embarrassing when I was in the first grade. Devastating. So just ever since then, I hated my tooth. They put it, whatever it is, the situation that they use to make it look like your teeth. It never made it look the same. And of course, you lose your teeth, you grow with your teeth, blah, 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 as you get older. I just never could, I don't know. That just scarred me for life. So the reason, answer your question, why did you do it? I did it because I hated my teeth. Honestly, if you would ask me my biggest flaw at, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, my biggest flaw and one thing I could change about myself would have been my teeth. I've always hated my teeth. Everything else I feel like you can work off, stomach, whatever. But my teeth, you can't work that off. Number 2, how did you find the right dentist? So this is a great question, and I'm pretty sure this is the reason why you're actually here. So the reason and how I found my dentist, I probably researched and followed everybody with veneers, dentists, anything for 6 to 9 months, honestly, before I actually went to this particular person. Everyone around me that I saw get teeth done and things of that nature, I would always ask them hella questions just to try to get as much information, extract as much information I could out of them. I would do it. So literally, I would look for about 6 to 9 months, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google, Yelp, from Turkey dentists, people in Turkey, dentists in Mexico, dentists in the States, dentists everywhere, Miami, Texas, you name it, New York, you name it, I've literally have looked to decide and to find exactly where I want to go. I decided to go to Colombia because, one, Colombia is a little bit cheaper with different, of course, when you go out of the country, when you go out of the States, a lot of things are cheaper, healthcare, blah, blah, blah. So I was looking into Colombia. I said, okay, now I'm going to do Colombia. So I first looked at the first dentist. His name is Dr. Mateo. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And I saw that a lot of people were going, to him. And I was like, oh, that looks great. That looks great. Oh, they look amazing, blah, blah, blah. And I also saw a lot of numerous others that I thought were, pretty good. So I will follow their journey, follow the people's journey, looking at them doing the teeth. And it looks amazing, first day. So me, I got kind of stalkerish. I would click and follow those people. And I would see they would post, and not just this particular dentist, but a lot of the dentists that I would follow and a lot of the people that I would follow that would get their teeth done, they would post the first week excited about their teeth. It's, oh, went to this person, blah, 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 blah. And then the weeks following that, they didn't post anything else. In their content on their page, they weren't smiling. So that made me think okay, why aren't you guys smiling? You just left the country. I know you spent racks to get your teeth done and you're not smiling. Yo, y'all are gonna see my teeth. Probably not gonna say his name right, but Dr. Gonzaza is Instagram. Let's see if it'll focus. Probably not. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. But anyway, I would follow his same people, and I would notice that out of all the dentists that I followed, um, all the doctors, their patients, his patients was the only ones that were still smiling after the procedure. So I said, okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with this person. So I would still do my research, look at different people's YouTube videos, testimonies, Instagrams, all of this, and I would get into a lot of people's inboxes. And luckily, a lot of people responded, which I didn't think that they would, but a lot of people did respond to me because I was genuinely concerned, and I had like real questions. I wasn't just like, oh, how much did it cost? Because that's really irritating, because at the end of the day, no one can tell you how much your teeth are going to cost because everybody's completely different. We can quote you and say this is how much it's going to be, but we can't tell you exactly what it's going to be. So yeah, so I did that. That's how I found him. Literally, I watched a YouTube channel, which is Gabs, and I saw her YouTube channel, and I was like, yo, that's the dentist I'm going to. That's the experience that I want. So that's how I found my dentist. Travel. So travel, booking, COVID, booking process, and book for next year, moved to August. So these are my notes that I'm going over. So the travel, I actually booked the trip already. I had a trip booked already, and I had a flight credit because I decided not to go on that trip. I didn't make it to that trip. So I was able to have a flight credit. So I don't know, maybe $600, $700 for the trip, depending on where you're coming from. But you would, of course, go through whomever you're going with. I traveled with American. I believe they were the cheapest. I don't care about flying for cheap. They were the cheapest, and I needed to go over there. And I had a credit, so it was easier for me to just say, hey, switch it to this. So I flew through American. COVID-19 really scared me. So my partner and I, my boyfriend and I, we actually went to Virginia at the beginning of, probably like 3 weeks before. And then we also went to, we went to Cancun first. So we went to Mexico first for our birthday and our anniversary. And then we went to Virginia for his family reunion. And then we had to go to Colombia. So I was nervous, one, that I got COVID somewhere along, especially going to Cancun, Mexico, which is a hot spot at the time for COVID. And then going to Virginia at a family reunion, which is like 75 plus because he has a huge family. And then now I have to, go to Colombia. I was like, somewhere along the line I'm going to get COVID and I'm not going to be able to do it. So I was like freaking out. However, you didn't have to test going. You only had to test coming back. So that was cool. As you can see, my teeth are done. So all three places that I went, I didn't get COVID. So, there's that. So if you're nervous about COVID-19 and how you're going to do the booking process, that's how it's going to be. You're going to literally, right now, as of August 29th, 2021, it's only coming back from the country versus going from the States. If you're watching from a different country, I have no idea what your standards are. Definitely check the CDC, your airline, or whomever that you get your information for to find out exactly what those guidelines are. However, for me, literally, you can go there, but coming back, yeah, we're going to need you to get the little swab. So a tip that I got from Gabs was, once you book it, because they booked me originally for February or January of next year, but I was like, if you guys get any opening, any cancellations, let me know as soon as possible. I want to get it done this year. I want to get it done now, because I originally wanted to get it done in August, and I booked this maybe about 2 or 3, 4 months ago. What? And they basically, you put down a $500 deposit. They tell you, describe exactly which package that you want. They tell you how it is. You send a picture of your teeth, and they kind of find out that way of like how much is it going to be, and then you say underlying conditions, blah 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 blah. So that's what I did. But they actually moved it from February or January of next year until August of this year, which I was excited about because my birthday is on the 6th. So I was like, it's a late birthday present, but I'm gonna do it. Hey, and guess what, y'all? I did it. My wisdom teeth started growing in and my gums were swollen. So I don't know if it was because of the travel or what, but 3 to 4 days before going, my appointment, my gums are crazy hurting. So there's always going to be something. Nothing's going to be perfect, and this was my biggest scare. It was my wisdom teeth started growing. All I know is 3 to 4 days before I actually went to get to the dentist, my teeth my gums were hurting. I felt like they were inflamed. It was pain. and I was nervous. I don't know if it was because of us flying back and forth, or the stress that I was under with like not sleeping, or I don't know exactly what it was, but whatever it was telling me, not today, partner. So I was nervous that once I got there, because I really freak out about everything. So I was nervous that once we got there, that they were gonna tell me, nope, you're gonna have to come back or something. I don't know. First, I was freaking out that, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get there because I'm gonna get COVID. Then I got there, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna tell me I can't do it because something's wrong with my gums, my mouth, or whatever. So didn't happen. They cleaned my teeth, and they were like, it's fine. And then I was like, no, I'm having pain here. I'm having pain here. Super sweet staff, super sweet people, amazing. Like the whole experience was great. And I was like, no, here. And he was like, oh, so they had another dentist come in and look. And that's when he said, oh, it looks like your wisdom teeth are coming in. So they said that they could take my wisdom teeth out. However, I was only there for 3 days, and they said if they took my wisdom teeth out, that I would have to come back and I would have to stay for 10 days. And if I stay for 10 days, then they can do it because my mouth is going to be swollen, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, well, I don't have 10 days to stay with you guys. I'm here for 3 days. Is it going to be an issue if I get it done later? And they're like, no, you can get it done later, blah, blah, blah. It's just going to be painful for you until that time. Are you okay with that? And I was like, okay, whatever. And honestly, it went away after I got my teeth or whatever. So would I recommend, and why I went porcelain? So the question is, would I recommend the dentist, and why I went porcelain? So yes, I would definitely recommend the dentist, and I would say the reason why I went porcelain, because I'm pretty sure you also asked would I recommend porcelain, but I can't tell you what to do with your mouth. I can't tell you what to do with your body. All I can tell you is the reasons why I did it, and you can decide what you want. One of the main reasons why I went porcelain is because porcelain does last a long time. Yes, they do shave your teeth down. Yes, they did shave my teeth down. I did not get a picture of them shaving my teeth down. I should have, but I did not. Honestly, I will say that it was the ugliest I've ever looked. I felt like the Grim Reaper or something. It was bad, and I probably should have done it for the dramatic effect of this is how my teeth looked before. This is what my teeth look in the middle, and then this is the perfection. I probably should have did that, but I didn't because I just did not want to look at myself in the mirror, and I definitely didn't want to remember that. But yeah, they did shave my teeth down. They didn't shave it down like a whole bunch, but they did shave it down. But I literally don't care. I hate my teeth, so like take what you need off. I went porcelain because it looks better to me. I felt like it was easier. I know a lot of people get it where they put it over your teeth, but I was reading that if you get it over your teeth, then your teeth are still there. So if you have issues with your teeth, well, the existing teeth, then you're still gonna have to get that work done. It was just a cover up, and I just feel like if I'm paying over a comma for anything, I might as well just save up the money and do it completely. That's just how I do it. That's how I feel. If I'm gonna do something, I'm just gonna do it all the way. I'm not gonna half step. I'm gonna just continue to go. So yeah, I would recommend porcelain if you want to do it all the way. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, your teeth are gonna get shaved down depending on how your teeth are, what length you're going for. They're not gonna shave it down a lot. I believe that they can still do the other one with just minimum shaving of your teeth, but that's just what I decided to do. I wanted to go porcelain veneers. I wanted to go all out, and I wanted them to look perfect, and I wanted them to do exactly what they needed to do to make it look exactly how it needed to look. And that was perfect, and y'all see them. How you doing? Pain level for me. What was the pain level? So the pain level for me was so again, keep all these things in mind. My wisdom teeth are coming in. My gums are swollen. Well, they say my wisdom teeth are coming in, but there's definitely teeth growing here that are coming in, and I can feel that. There's tension at the bottom. My whole gums are like swollen. So literally anything that they did on my teeth, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But normal people, if you don't have, freak ironic information like I did, which is, I don't know, out the blue that your wisdom teeth is going to come in 3 days before, or teeth are growing out 3 days before, you probably won't have this issue. However, for me, the most painful thing, well, one of the most painful things was actually them injecting the solution that makes your mouth go down. So that was the numbing thing. I can't think of it right now. But when they numbed my mouth, that was painful. When they did something with my gums, it was painful for me. But I don't think everyone that I talked to and other people that were there, they didn't have the same issues. Again, mine was probably like a one-off situation, which my life is literally a one-off situation. Like, this doesn't happen to everyone, but then this will happen to me. So there's that. So for my pain level, it was painful. Would I do it again? Absolutely, yes. Once they put the anesthesia in you, you normally are numb. But literally, most people will get like 1 or 2 anesthesias, and then they don't feel it anymore. Me, you have to keep doing it over and over again. They did it so much because there's like a max that you can do. They did it so much that they wanted to make sure that I wasn't joking with getting the anesthesia. And every dentist does this. I think they'll just like squirt it so I can taste it on my gums. But they started working. I was like, no, it still hurts. And they were like, it happens.